Right, we are here. Got to put some music on. I'm going to fix a couple things. That is exactly what Crescent said would probably happen. Also, hello, Chalk. Wait, I gotta actually Chalkry. And hello, Kiosk. How's it going? Oh, the Spotify thing is working today. Isn't that nice? I didn't even need to do anything. Except the music isn't playing yet. I need to fix that. Alright, there we go. Now there's music. I need to fix Discord. And Discord is up. Okay, cool. I think that's all the main stuff. I just remembered all the cameras and things are all sorts of messed up. Or it probably is looking right into your soul. I think that's deliberate. There is. Where's the bog gone? Or at least I know where the bog is. Where are the related things? Oh, Tolkien needs you to drink water. Why is it pacing this 3 times now? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm afraid it's never safe to leave the bog. Bear with me. My stream crashed yesterday, and as a result, a lot of things like broke. So I need a sec just to fix a lot of those. I did not see the sign, no. Yeah, there's a little Spotify card. There's also something which I'm going to attempt to quickly set up. A little something that was mostly done for. I just accidentally closed it. Oh, that was silly. Hold up. Well, something that was mostly done for weather's benefit, and I accidentally just closed it. So now I need to figure out how to get that back. Okay. What is this? I'm afraid I did miss the sign, yes. Done that wrong. Hold on. I think the show use Kookaburra as well. I guess that's not a bad thing to be distracted by, right? Okay, I think I have. Ah, yes, nice.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，天地一片苍
Hello,
茫。
goat. Welcome back. I'm just fiddling with a couple settings, so don't mind me. I've got to fix a couple things. But it should not take long.
"雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，天地一片苍茫。"
Okay, there's that. Except you guys can't see it yet. That should not take long. Still looks a little funky. Hold up. Just testing this quickly. Testing again. Okay, no, I think that looks good. Yeah, like I said, a lot of things broke when the stream crashed yesterday. I'm gonna try and fix that before we start playing, but yeah, I'm working on it as we speak. Not specifically that, a few other things, but that included. Okay. Is that funky? Don't mind that. It needs to be made smaller. Hang on. Why is this beam so strange? Look, hopefully that's not too bad the way it is. Engineering for mid-year exam. You've made a mistake. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. I'll be honest. But I wish you luck. Hey, it only did that one for. Oh no, no, no! Now it's doing it twice. This is what we need. Okay, is that fixed now? Yes. Yes, it is. Tweak one little setting with it. Okay, that's good. Annie, do you remember what you had to change so that it wasn't saying the Spotify thing like twice in the chat? I'll have a look. I only see one, but I might just be missing it somewhere. Yes. Sure. Okay. Okay. Jammy slug. Huh? Yeah. Maybe there's a setting in sound alerts that I can like just turn off so it doesn't even bother doing it. Because it has it on the screen. I mean, let's have a quick look. You want to disconnect it. Is that so? To do that, do I just need to delete the? Okay. Oh wait, is it here? I think I found the second one actually. Okay, I'll delete this other Spotify one, but this must be the one that's broken. I think. Yes. Let's just see if they've responded. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna go shortcut and oh sure. Okay, so you're joining. That is fine. I'll make it the next. I'm just keeping record of who's doing what. Okay, cool. They're coming. $25, I think it was. It's right under the cause stuff. Oh, here they are. Jammy Slug, that was it, yeah? Now I will give it back to you. Very strange way of doing things, but you know what? That's just how we roll. Where is it there? No, I just couldn't find it. Okay, and I think all the stream stuff is now fixed. Oh, except the... Oh no, I need to redo the Spotify thing. That's right. That's right, that's right. So... Remind me where I get... Oh no, okay, it's working. I got it. Cool. We're good. And it's only playing it once. We fixed everything. Let's go. Oh, I just knocked that person over. Damn. Have a little squeeze and see if anyone's trading anything I need. So... Okay, I actually do need that. How much are they worth? So 4K, 4K. Okay, they seem to be 4K. Where's that person gone? It's a spider, right? Do I have any tokens or anything to use? Alright, I'll just offer him 4K. Okay. literally what people are selling it for. Good luck. I don't want it that bad. It's like one person trying to sell it for 6K, but pretty much everyone else is saying 4K. Do I have things to sell? Is the other question. All that are worth trading. Oh yeah, I have spare boreal now, I forgot. Do I have a Nolu? I do, okay. Oh, hey, it's weather. Did I get rid of my hybos? Alright. You know what? I'll give them 4K and a hybo. If they're not taking that, I don't care. That's it. Alright. They're on their own. What's up? Oh, right. Wait, why is it playing it twice again now? Oh, no, it's not. No one's just typed. Don't worry. Wait, ask whether a question? I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Trading Ares for Flurn. Huh? I don't know why are we doing this? Should I ban all the hunker creatures? Because I was not sure about that. I think somebody already said they might want to play your Sog, which that is hunker, right? Or maybe it doesn't have. I remember someone was playing something that I was not sure if it was going to be a problem or not. I'm trying to remember what it was. Maybe not. Everything I'm looking at now seems to be kind of fine. Alright, I might put it because I was thinking that already, but I was probably gonna like ask what people thought. I'm happy to ban Archmeta and Militrua. Because they were I was a little bit unsure because I was like, I don't know if it's like in a team scenario, if it's going to be that bad because they're like really slow and maybe that could be abused, but I should actually add on there now that I think about it. I think it is probably kind of obvious and no one's like tried to do this, but I think between teammates you can't just have the same creature twice. You can have like mirror matchups, like you can be against the same creature, but you can't just like both be playing like Wisp Thera or something. But yeah, maybe Hunker should just be a banned ability. Or rather anything with Hunker should just be banned. Because it's not exactly fun, especially if we have like a Hunker versus Hunker matchup. Alright, I might actually just add that now. I'll just like type it in the chat so people know. But yeah, Hunker is pretty crazy. And like, are you playing Hunker like when we were doing that tournament? Like, I had to wait for someone to jump on you for me to try and like take you down, and even then, I think you'd still like win a 2v1. I should check. Okay, you've already said what your. Oh, you picked Fantaris. I respect that. I don't think they're huge on balancing this game all that heavily. Is there application for Chris? I don't know what the go is. Based on our most recent conversation with Crescent, it sounds like it is going to be like open to the community. Um, but I think we're still just confirming 100% with some of the people like organizing it, making sure that all the times match up and all that sort of thing, because that's going to be like step one before we can figure out who can join, because otherwise we end up like similar to what I'm doing with the tournament at the moment. Like, if I can figure out what the time zone is for everyone and try and work that out, we sort of know like anyone else who has to join after that point, like they're going to know whether they can make it for that time or not. Oh, that's the other thing. Yes, I was going to ban wardens as well. Um, Even though the tier 4 wardens, like what do we have for tier 4 warden? I'm going to quickly check. I think there's I know Novus is tier 5. Is Angelic tier 3 or 4? I'll quickly check. Yeah, I think Verdant I think is tier 4. And it's like Verdant and Angelic. And it's like they're not like neither of these are that bad, but I think I'd just rather not have wardens in there. I think Warden's Rage is just too like situationally weird. Yeah. At the moment, like everyone's picked pretty reasonable things for the most part. Like a lot of people have picked Wisp, which is like it's strong. It's definitely strong, but like this is probably like as strong as I feel like we probably want to go. Um, and obviously everyone knows what everyone else is picking, so if someone wanted to try and figure out what's a like counter strategy to Wisthera in the meantime, people want to think that way, then that's up to them. I think you're the only person who's picked Buffalo, which is kind of surprising. Buffalo is also pretty strong. But Yeah, so there'll be flyer versus flyer as well. Just because. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, I was just saying, like, I know, like, some people, like, only really like playing flyers and vice versa. So I thought the only fair way, um, you know, especially for the sake of getting as many people in for this sort of like test run as possible, having like separate rounds for both flyers and terrestrials, I think, is the only real fair way to do it. Like I said, the way I'm kind of trying to balance that, because there might be matchups where both people would prefer to just play the terrestrials. So, like, or like vice versa, like I said. So, my thought was basically you have a best of three, and then after the first round, whoever the loser get to pick again. So, if they obviously they're kind of get to choose what the next round is going to be, and then they can pick the same sort of type again. And then if it does go to the third round, then they have to go to whatever the other type was. I think that's the fairest way I can probably do it. So, oh, look at the baby. Aquatics and semi aquatics are technically allowed, but in saying that, I've made it so you can't go in the water. So, obviously, like, actual aquatics are probably not really going to work because they're not going to be able to stay out of the water for long enough. Which, like, I don't know if that is at all possible for any of the aquatics. Some of these semi-aquatics might work. Charme. True. Could somebody just jump out of Charme and just sit there? That was your strat. Um, that's true. Maybe full aquatics don't really like. I mean, that is the idea. It is sort of meant to be a test run for the first one, and we'll iterate off. So, like, we could try. Here's the thing. Look how quickly Charmai's moisture goes down. You're not allowed to go in the water once the round starts. So even if you were doing Charme, you'd have to kill them really quick. So like, I'm still gonna allow it because like this is. I feel because I can't remember. Moisture does moisture get you to half? Is that what it does, or does moisture actually kill you? I can't remember. Half. So effectively, like you're getting it down to. Obviously, this isn't a great example. Was it 7,500 HP with? Let's have a look. What were the rest of its stats? I'm willing to let it go at least for this one. And if it is a problem, we will change it. The idea is that we're probably going to have a few sort of test runs before we fully commit to like what the full rule set is going to be. Because like without that, it. Dart, ambush, grab, fortify, healing pulse. Like obviously, healing pulse might help it a little bit. Um, Wait, what do you mean, sorry? Yeah. I feel like that because you got to think about how slow that's going to be on the land as a full elder. It's going to be permanently nerfed to half health unless you can kill them like very quickly. Like I think it's very counterable, so I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. I just want to check actually what other tier fours there are. It does have a lot more weight. Like actually, if we go tier four, can I type in tier four and aquatic, or can I type aquatic? No, I can't. Let's look at what all the tier fours are. Like Alakuda's not really going to be a problem. Like, yeah, I don't see Axathan really being a big problem. Hey, let's put it this way: the one person that is probably likely to abuse Charmaine is going to be on your team. So, yeah, obviously, semi-aquatics are probably not going to be affected because most of them can last quite a while on land. Hello. I had fun with it, honestly. Excellent has hunker. Well, if it has hunker, then that's going to be banned anyway. Everything is Keegan coded. So at the moment, we have basically six confirmed teams. A seventh is essentially like there's Magna and Holy Gregory who don't have just like they've confirmed, but they have said that they're not like they don't care who they're with. Yeah, yeah, no, no, that's fine. I'm This sort of is a test run, and like yeah, it's pretty much is what it is. Yeah, yeah. Semi-aquatics will, I think, just count as terrestrials because, like, aside from Alacuda, like that's the closest thing to like a flyer, right? Um, I guess actually no. It just comes out if it can fly or glide, then it's a flyer. If it can't, then it's terrestrial, even if it's aquatic. Because obviously there's like Zui, which isn't is a tier 3, but like things like that technically. But yeah, if you have any questions or ideas relating to the tour, I know this is what we've already been doing. Like, feel free to voice them here because I'm only going to be on for a little bit. We're just chilling.
Hey, listen!
I'm listening. Yeah, there's definitely some. There's definitely some interesting teams so far. What do we got? Wait, what have I done? Uh, Mm. I'm really liking looking at the teams. There's some pretty good balance on. Yeah, I've got. I can show it if you want, because like it's all public for everyone who's like entering the tournament, so I can just show it. Like you can all read through and figure it out yourself. But I've got it in a spreadsheet. Um, let me bring it up. Yeah, there's no like we're not hiding like what we're playing. The only element of that that might exist is what do you call it? For like the finals, that's the time that you will be able to change your creature that you've been playing. Just to allow for the reason I sort of do that is just to allow for a little bit more like competitiveness where you can actually like it's not like oh two people make it to the finals but one clearly counters the other sort of thing. I want to avoid that if possible. But here's the teams currently. Yeah, all finals will be still probably tier 4, but you'll be able to change. So if you have been obviously the main stage, you're locked into whatever you picked at the start. But after that, you can swap, and that will be like blind. So I'll make it so like the other people don't know what it is. We might even allow bans at that stage. Maybe could be interesting. Don't know. Haven't just fully decided on that. We'll decide on that at some point. But these are the teams at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. I think I do find it interesting. Like I think you guys have done pretty good. I think, um, no supers. When you say no supers, what do you mean? Like, hang on, I gotta stand up for a little bit. Oh, super bean. Yeah, no. I'll I'll think about it like whether I because like I don't necessarily mind them. It's just I don't want them in the Discord is the main thing. Um, so I'll think about it. But I don't know. At this stage I'm gonna say no. Maybe for future ones, maybe.
雪花
At this
飘
point, I'd
飘，
rather
北
keep
风
it to like
萧
obviously
萧，
the people in the Discord
天
just for better
地一
communication and all
片
that.
苍茫。
Um, because yeah, we're just doing test runs at first, and obviously the idea is eventually. Actually, some of you might not know this. Yes, you can pick your team color. These are not representative. In fact, I'll be nice here. I'll put in here. You've locked in green. How about that? Oh, why did that? No, I didn't want to do it like that. Okay, whatever. I've written down that you're green. You can't see it. It's slightly off to the side, but wider farm and weather. They won't get 2 flyers. They've just said they're going to do one of those. We're not locking these in yet. These are just like what people were thinking. I'm not going to ask people to lock in until we can say 100% yes, they can make it for whatever time it is. So this is just like a rough idea for me more than anything. So yeah, people can still change at this stage. This is not like you can still change as well up until we confirm the time. A bug like Dabe? Wait, is that or Konomushi? Which one? Uh, do I want to allow lower tiers? I did say tier 4 specifically. You can do Konomushi. Flickerfly. I don't know. Is it? It seems like it's like risky to go like lower, but mm, mm, yeah, Annie's here. Can you not hear Annie? Wait, Annie hasn't been able to be heard this whole time? I thought I fixed it. Hang on. Dag nabbit. Okay. Can you talk now, Annie? No, it's still not working. Okay, why is it not working? L streamer, yeah, for real. Okay. Try now, Annie. Why is it not working? Yeah, so Annie was saying they were asking if we could go lower than tier 4 so that they could play Flickerfly as their flyer. How do you feel about that, Lemon? Oh wait, okay.
Oh no, people play
fixed.
Paru, and I hate Paru.
Yeah. I feel like we should just stick it to tier 4. Are there any healers actually in tier 4?
That's the problem. Why can't healers be under a different?
There's Coniferon. There's
there's not a lot of healers. That's the problem.
Sylvester. Wait, Sylvester? Oh, because it's healing. Hang on, I need healing. Hunter. It's only Coniferon.
No, that's not right. Like, we need to just let healers or healers.
I could say...
Not a higher tier, though.
Maybe I'll say healers can be a lower tier. I'm definitely not saying higher tier. There's no way I'm letting someone play Opera Legion.
We're talking about, like, flyers.
Maybe I should be specific. Maybe...
I can't see it because your camera's over the list.
Alright. Let me get rid of the bog. Where is it? If I can find the bog. There you go. I could maybe make it like Ferriocus, Valkyrie, and Flickerfly are allowed, maybe.
Yeah.
And I guess Momola. No one's going to play Momola, but I'll just bunch that in with Flickerfly. I don't think I want to allow Annie or any of these. But maybe
just kill them instantly. Like, wouldn't they just get killed instantly?
I will allow the tier 2 flying healers and the tier 3 flying healers just because there's no tier 4 flying healers. Let's do that, I think. Honestly, though, this is not a terrible choice. I'm just saying. You could do worse. What's its bite speed, though? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, but you could probably make it work with the right team. Subtitles paused? Could be. Okay, that should be fixed. I might have accidentally... they still paused? No, I think they're good. Wait, let's test. Hello, subtitles. Are we working? No? No, they're working. They're just a bit slow for some reason.
Acres? I don't know. Acres? I'm thinking like... It depends on the area. I'm thinking like... If you want, like, maybe like 10 acres on a land, I would...
Because...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any acres for sale, I'm afraid. I wish I did. I'd be living on them if I did.
Like a meal or two.
Alright, I'm going to put this in here as well. I will also allow healing hunter creatures flying creatures from tier 2 and 3. Is there no flying ones or flyers in tier 4? All right. I think that's a good compromise. I'm gonna note down here that you don't flickably. Like I said, this is not locked in. Like no one is locked into these at this point. I'll make it very clear when I'm asking everyone to lock in what they're definitively playing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Actually, I should type that in as well.
Horse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a few people in other teams. One thing that no one's done, so it's not a big issue. But I was saying you can't have like say 2 Buffalopies as your like for both people. Like you got to have one and something else. But other teams can obviously have their own like have mirror matchups. That's fine. So as I was saying about the teams, I was saying I really like you guys have a pretty good team. Like I think you guys are pretty good at least good at like both. Skip and Kiosk. I think Kiosk is pretty good at terrestrials. I don't think it's bad at flies either, but Skip is obviously a lot more flying. And then we have Farm and Weather, who are both like I'm expecting they're just gonna like dominate the flying rounds, but I'm not too sure about the terrestrial ones. We'll see how things go. I don't know. Is Eridia any good? I don't know much about Eridia. I saw Zoli picked it.
Eridia is pretty good.
Eridia is pretty good. Okay, I think everyone's picking pretty decently strong options. Yeah, Farm and Weather on the same team is, but yeah, here's the thing: they really need to be getting the fly arounds because I haven't exactly determined how I'm going to do. I think it might just be a coin flip of which round it starts on. Is probably what I'm going to do. So it's a real gamble. Like I'm not expecting them to be great on terrestrials.
What it was like just A and B, like isn't like they choose like whoever wins the conflict gets to choose.
We could do it that way. I wasn't sure if we want to do choose just because I was like, it might be a bit too much of an advantage if they can just choose, but we could probably do that. I might just ask what everyone thinks about that. It's probably going to be coin flip for them to choose, or it's just going to be coin flip determines which one it's going to be. And like I sort of said, if you do lose a round because it's going to be best of 3, you get to choose what the next round will be. And then if it goes to 1-1, I think it is either just going to be a coin flip for that, or it will be if like 2 flyer rounds have been chosen, it's just going to go to a terrestrial round. Is sort of what I was thinking. If you're talking about the tournament, you can join. There are, I think, slots might be sort of filled, but we might be able to add extra teams. I just need to figure out how buys are going to work and that sort of thing. If you're talking about just joining the game, you can join the game. I'm maybe not actually going to play at the moment. We're probably actually going to play something else for a bit. You can join Hume. Because there's a few people that are like maybes as well. Like I wanted to get a minimum of 8 teams. At the moment, including the maybes, we have enough for 8 teams. And I wouldn't mind having some extras just as emergencies, like if someone has to drop out. Like obviously, sometimes things happen. I really want people to try and commit to coming, but like it wouldn't be too bad if we could have a few emergencies, just as like people who wouldn't mind just sitting out, but might be able to step in if someone like just can't come or something. But I won't be able to join because I'm going to need to host it. I think it's going to be better if we have at least one person focusing on making sure everything is running smoothly. Annie's
I
going to
think
join.
you and Crescent should be the ones talking.
Yeah, we can see how we go. I'll see.
I'm just not a big fan of I don't know, I'm not very good at cast starting. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a yapper.
Neither am I, but I'll try my best. Here, what is sort of being discussed as like the end goal for this is part of it is like just getting, it is for fun. Like, we're not taking this super seriously, but at the same time, it would be fun to establish some kind of like competitive sort of scene for this. That's sort of the end goal. Um, yeah, I think Miku said that they can play if they need, or otherwise they can just help. Um, but yeah, so as I was saying, it would be cool to have some way to have some sort of like recognition for obviously the people that we know are really good at combat, that sort of thing. Through Crescent, we do have like connected to other communities. We've discussed it with Crescent as well. Like we want to move this towards a sort of place where it might be like a multi-community thing. So like for example, it could be like Crescent's community, maybe like two other like streamers community or something like that, and have like each of them field like teams, and then it could become like a cool thing for everyone to sort of like root for their community and that sort of thing, and like try and make some kind of like actual competitive sort of, I guess, event, and have like people sending like the best people from their communities and just that sort of thing. I mean, realistically, at the moment, I would probably say if we were sending like two people, and just for the sake of balance, I feel like it would probably be like Lament and Farm, just because I would say Farm is probably the best flyer, and Lament at the moment I feel like is probably the best like for terrestrial. I mean, if anyone missed, Lament has pretty much just dominated like most of the, at least to some degree, of Crescent's tournaments. Like outright won one, I think came like second the next one. Very consistent, even in the small like deathmatchy skirmish ones. Like generally one of the last ones there. I would think so. We'll have to see, I guess, because they've obviously not. They're a little bit out of practice as well, so that might make it not so bad. But it is farm and weather, so obviously they're both pretty good on flyers. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see how it all sort of works out. Like I've said, I think most people know. I've said it a few times. It's not likely to be next weekend, but probably the weekend after, for this sort of test run. Just because this weekend is Crescent's Hunger Games, which is a big event in itself, and we're involved with that. So, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Crescent might also get involved. We haven't necessarily discussed it for this test run, even if it's just like co-streaming. I'll leave it up to him. Otherwise, I'm just going to run it. But yeah, no, there's a lot going into it. Definitely trying my best to really sort of think it out. It's definitely going to be a few iterations before we really get to, I feel like, what is probably going to be like a really sort of good and balanced system. There's definitely going to be things that are probably not going to work. But I'm trying to think it out as much as I can and just start from the best sort of possible point. And when we get to that point where we think it's actually both fun and fair, I definitely don't want to just make it like super try hard, like all super balanced. I want it to be fun as well. Yeah, look, it is hard. There is like, which I sort of expected, but a lot of the people who are really good at combat are the first people that put their hand up to join. So, um, but hopefully it's fun. And who knows? I love underdog stories. So if one of the other teams like take out farm and weather on fly arounds, that would be very fun. I'd love to see some sort of crazy stuff like that.
Also, but do you have like an idea about like a trophy and like what you like to look like? Do you want someone just to make up like something based with the frog, or would you rather someone just make it like make a theme for the event?
Yeah, I'm not sure because we were thinking of doing some kind of competition to make like a trophy thing. I don't know
Or we could just
exactly.
commission someone.
Yeah, um, hard to know to be honest. Uh, and when I say trophy, obviously it's going to be something like digital. Like it might even just be a designed sort of trophy. Um, but yeah, no, I'd like to sort of. The plan is for this to keep sort of ongoing, so I definitely want to keep record of things and people can have a quote unquote trophy.
Yeah, like just a frog. I'm thinking like yeah, like a frog or oh, it could be like a little trophy that has like a pond in it. That'd be so cute.
Yeah. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Like a frog sitting on like a, a cup full of water, like the trophy. Maybe something like that. Um, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use it in this as well, but I have been working on some like graphics and things to eventually use. But I'm not sure if that's going to be ready. It's not exactly the focus. I've just been kind of whipping things up. Where is? I checked. Did Hume Cube, are you still here? Did you say you actually wanted to join? Because I can put you in the role of. Oh yeah, you want to join? Okay, I will assign you. We basically have a role that just gives you access to like one chat, which is just for me to communicate to people entering. Um, I'll actually just ping you in it here. This is where people are also entering in like their crews, that sort of thing. I also need like time zone. You'll be able to see where I posted something about like what I need from people. Um, I will put your name on this list anyway for the moment because I know you're definitely going to be joining.
I can either do that or I can just ask if Skip wants to make one because Skip's pretty good at it. He does like canvas stuff,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and I could just redraw it if I need to. Like redraw it like into a more of a an art area. Like like if it's like if I want it to be fully gold.
So I think at this stage we had enough interest to fill 8 teams. I think at this point we have enough people sort of confirming, at least like half confirming, up until we're at 7.5 teams. Feel free to, if you have like someone in mind that you want to pair up with Hume, obviously you can try and see. At the moment, there is Magna and Holy Gregory who haven't chosen anyone. You can just say like you don't know, and I will just assign someone. I will try and pair up people from the same sort of community. I know Holy Gregory is kind of a little bit more on like Crescent's side, so if there's someone else from there who's undecided, I will try and probably pair them up. Basically, what I'm saying is, at the moment, I'd be more likely to pair you up with Magna than Holy Gregory.
Can you post your little thing that you made on the cos tournament so I can show Skip
Oh, you're talking about the team
format?
things,
Yeah,
the team thing or the format?
the team thing format. No, the format. What did like what's it called? The fucking the thing you
I'll
made.
remove
The
this.
the the
Yeah,
animation thing.
I'll show it. I've
Just
updated it
post
a
it
little
and
bit.
just like take a picture of it because I want to show him where I want to put like the thing.
Yeah. I will put that in. I'll just put that in the regular tournament one
Cos
because anyone can look at that. So they.
the cos tournament. Oh, and the other one too.
Oh,
The
you're
one
talking
with the
about the
team
one with
name.
the. Yeah, yeah. Oh, with the team name.
No, like the one. Come on, you know the one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
The
I
one
know.
that has the yeah. Okay.
The template that has like the creatures. I'm just working on it. Sorry, I did understand. I was just like getting it. I'll show stream as well what I've sort of got in terms of like the graphics I was working on. I may as well. We're sort of waiting at the moment. We're gonna play a. I wanted to play that. There's that Valve game that came out, and I really wanted to play it on stream. And I realized it's actually like an NDA game, so you can't stream it. You're not allowed to stream it. You're not allowed to show video of it or like anything. Um, so I didn't realize because we just know someone that had access to it. And then when you start the game, it's like, hey, don't stream it anywhere. And I checked and like, yeah, no one's streaming it or uploading any video. So like, I can tell you I've played it and it's pretty fun. I like it. I think it's because it's really like early. Like I get it that some games like they release things too early and they get like just heavily scrutinized. Like it is an actual problem. So I like it's annoying, and it. One thing I will say for an early game, it's pretty well put together. Like I played a couple games, and I haven't had any major bugs or anything, which is real nice for a like an early access game. Give me one sec. All right, so I'm just going to show you guys as well. Here's some of the stuff I've been working on just for. Again, I'm not sure if this is all going to be sort of used for the first sort of test run, but this is like the vision is like having like graphics like this, sort of like on stream or in a video, that sort of thing. And I've got a couple of these that I've sort of been working on, but this is just like an example of like creature stats so you could sort of show like before the game, that sort of thing. I've got another one which this is literally just the bracket format. While I'm here, I may as well explain if anyone doesn't understand how this works. It's called like a Swiss bracket. You can probably look up like a video of exactly how it works. It seems a little complicated at first, but it's pretty simple. It's basically like you have up here, you can see this is the scoreline. So this is 0-0. Everyone starts 0-0. And the teams will just be picked randomly to play against each other, basically, as they progress. So obviously, you know, there's going to be 4 winners from here, which I haven't. Oh, well, actually, yeah, this is fully shown. So 4 winners, and then they get pulled into this 1-0 bracket. And basically, you only play against people that have the same score as you. So all the 1-0 teams will play here. All the teams that lost will play against each other down here. And then from here, basically, if you're in this 0-1 bracket, if you go 0-2, then you are eliminated from the tournament. It's basically if you get 2 wins or 2 losses, you either progress to the finals or you get eliminated. So the 0-1 team, if that does win, they will go up to here. The 1-0 teams up here, whoever wins that will go 2-0, which means they progress to the finals. The teams that lose these will go down to 1-1, and then they play against each other, and then it's the same thing. Whoever loses these, eliminated. Whoever wins goes through to the finals. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less. And it does mean there will be 2 sets of. I think this works out as 2 sets of finals because there's going to be two 2-0 winners here. So there will be 4 teams making it to the finals. So there'll be like a semi-finals between those, and then like the finals. Hopefully that makes sense. If you don't get it, when we actually get to playing it, it'll make sense. And the last graphic I have made, which I just made earlier, this is definitely still work in progress. I haven't even shown Annie this one. There's a little animation. There's a little thing. Actually, are you looking at it? Because I wanted to show this to you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Has a little thing here, which if you're doing a trophy, that would be probably a good place to put it as well. This is just like a transition screen, pretty much.
I could probably animate it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I'm going to quickly get a drink of water. Just give me 1 sec. I should check, Annie. Do you want anything while I'm doing that? Any drinks or anything?
Like a drink or something.
Cordial? Cordial, maybe?
Yeah, cordial's pretty good. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Wonder when Keegan's back.
I'm back.
Oh, it's back.
I've been playing for a couple of minutes. I've opened the game and I'm just looking at the
Okay.
tutorial.
All right. On that note, I am probably going to go for a bit. I guess before I do, does anyone have any last second questions about the
What about
trait for max
traits?
growth token?
Are we just allowing traits?
Traits I'm allowing. It's too hard to really police that sort of thing.
Yeah,
And
I
like,
agree.
I know like we can try and like trust people and whatever, but it's like at the same time,
Doesn't matter.
even if you're doing it legitimately, you could get like a bite and damage trait, and then it's like it puts you at a disadvantage. I'd rather people have the option that if they just want to buy a creature or they want to farm it
It's
themselves
double
and get the
playing the
best
thing,
trait.
by the way. It's double sending the
Why is it
alerts again now.
Why? Yeah, it's fine. I'll fix it later. But yeah, I'd rather do that so it's like, okay, everyone has a chance to get like a really good trait, whatever they want to do. You can consider it like prep work. Like it's like, you know, if you were training for an event, like you're trying, if you want to put in the time and effort or even just resources to get that organized so you have a better chance, that's fine. I'd rather that than like some people trying to do it legitimately and then we do have someone that just gets some ridiculous trait. Yeah, and yeah, I do want people to have the slots already. I am planning on trying to provide like revives and stuff for the event. I'll try and probably buy a bunch before just so we can try and have things be smooth. Yeah. And that's part of like why we're doing this is like looking at how things have worked for Crescent. And like we've even like we discussed a little bit with this Crescent this morning, and it's like the events are great, like they're really fun, everyone really enjoys them, but like we want more organization so that everything can try and run smoothly, and then it just becomes better for people watching it. It becomes better for people who are actually participating, all that sort of thing. You want to trade a max growth token for a Novus Warden? I mean, I'll do that if you really want. You probably don't need to do that. Oh, you're using it for your Novus Warden. Okay, I was gonna say you don't need to give a Novus Warden for that. I'll do it for I'll sell you one for 500 mush before I get off if you want to come like now. But yeah, obviously, if you have any questions about the tournament, especially for people participating in the tournament, there's like a public chat that everyone in the Discord can access and ask questions about if they want to know. And there's also a private one for the contestants. Like, if you have questions, just message in there, or you can DM me or whatever else. And if you have any ideas before we go, I'm happy to obviously take them in and, you know, consider them. We've
What
already
tier
changed
are
a
the
few
creatures
rules
again?
this morning. Tier 4. Unless, yeah, like we said, healers of tier 2 and 3 that are flyers, we will also allow just for a bit more variety for healers. Because otherwise there's like one healing option and it's Coniferon. Oh, you're Diamond Man, aren't you? Right? And you wanted a max growth. So you wanting to... You know what? I'll trade for Konomushi if you want. It's fine. Good luck with your warden. Alright. As I said, I'm going to hop off now. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, I mean, we've got like 2 weeks till it starts. So just let me know. And I will see you guys whenever I'm on next. Adios.